Good day there and hope you are doing well. Today I will share on how to install ProxmoxVE. ProxmoxVE is an open-source virtualization operating system designed as a hyper-converged infrastructure platform. It is stable, robust, scalable and enterprise-ready system. Proxmox also supports Ceph system. Ceph is an open-source software-defined storage solution designed to address the block, file and object storage needs of modern enterprises. Its highly scalable architecture sees it being adopted as the new norm for high-growth block storage, object stores, and data lakes. I will be using the HP Z800 workstation to install Proxmox, as you can see here in the post screen where I have installed multiple hard drives in it. I have downloaded the latest ProxmoxVE and created a bootable USB drive. There are two UI to boot up the installer. In this tutorial we will use the terminal UI. Select the terminal UI option, then press E to edit. This step is optional, only applicable if your graphics card or monitor are not supported. Append the following line by adding Nomodeset at the end of the line. Once done, just press Ctrl and X or press the F10 key to continue the boot up. The installation may take a while. I will now fast forward the video. Once the installer have loaded, you need to accept the license agreement. Just select I agree option. In the next screen, you need to specify which hard drive to install. Select Advanced Options. Next is to select the file system type. In my case I prefer ZFS RAID 1, but you can select any file system you like. In this screen, we need to select which hard drive I want Proxmox to be installed into. As you can see, Proxmox have pre-selected all the hard drives for me, but I want to install into a specific hard drive only, so I need to deselect all first. Then, I need to select which hard drive I want to install. In my case, I prefer the two SSD drives. Your screen may differ from mine, as I have installed multiple hard drives and SSD drives. Once all the required drives have been selected, select the OK button to continue. Continue to select the Next option. Again select the Next option. Now, you need to create a strong password for the root account and a valid email address. You need to remember this password, as you will need to use it to log in the WebUI later on. Once all is done, just select the Next option. In the next screen, you need to configure the hostname. The hostname must be a fully qualified domain name. You can use the .local if you don't have a FQDN. Then you also need to specify the server's IP address. This address must be a static IP address. You also need to specify the gateway and DNS server address. Once everything is done, just select the Next option. In the next screen, verify all the selections and information. You can deselect automatic reboot, but this is optional because I want to show you the installation process. When you are ready, just select the Install option. The installation may take a while. I will now fast forward the video. Once the installation completed, you can proceed to reboot the system. Once the system have rebooted, you will now see a terminal login screen is shown. Take note of the URL. Now, open any internet browser. Google Chrome browser is preferred. Type the full URL and the port number. You will see some warning message about the connection is not private. You can safely ignore the message and continue to the WebUI. Once the WebUI is loaded, you need to log in with the credentials that you have created earlier during the installation. The default username is root and the password that you have created earlier. You can safely ignore the no valid subscription message. Just click OK button. Select the node on the left pane column. Then, select the DNS option. Next, click on the Edit button. Now, you can specify additional DNS server address, but this step is optional. Next is to verify that you have the correct time zone. Select the time option and make changes according to your location. Before we can fully use Proxmox, we need to ensure we have the latest updates. Click on the Repositories option. You will see some warning messages. You can safely ignore them. If you don't have the enterprise subscriptions, you need to add the No Subscriptions. Click on the Add button. Then, click on the Repository drop-down box and select No Subscription Repository. Then, click the Add button. Now, you should see the No Subscription repository listed in the summary view. Next, select the Updates option on the left and click the Refresh button. The installation may take a while. I will now fast forward the video. Once the update's completed, you will see an error message. You can safely ignore it and just close the update screen. Now the updates list will be reloaded. Please wait for it to load the list. Once loaded, just click the Upgrade button on top. When prompted, press the Y key to continue the updates. Depending on your computer, this may take a while. Once the updates have completed, type Exit and proceed to close the updates screen. Now, let's restart the Proxmox server for the updates to take effect. Once the system have rebooted, proceed to log in back to Proxmox WebUI. Next, go back to the Updates option and refresh it again. This is to ensure we have all the latest updates installed. If you see any updates listing, proceed to repeat the update steps and reboot the node. Congratulations, now you can start using Proxmox. Please stay tuned to my channel as I will share on how to create a ZFS storage pool on my next video. Thank you for watching. And if you like my video, please hit a like button and subscribe to my channel. It will be a great motivation for me.